Assalamu alaikum viewers. As we have discussed previously that in my channel I am going to show you guys how you can use Excel formulas very easily and efficiently. On that chain, today I am going to show you guys how you can use the large and small function. I hope you guys can remember about max and the min function of Microsoft Excel. You guys may be thinking, since we have learned the max and min function, why we should learn the large and small function? As we will be discussing about the examples, this concept will become much more clear to you guys. I hope you guys can remember how the max and min function works and what can they do. The min function finds out the maximum value in a given range, and on the other hand, the min function finds out the minimum value from the given range. Say for example, you need to find out the second largest value from a range or the third smallest value from a given range. Then how you are going to do that? This is where the large and small function comes in. You can find out the second largest or third largest number in a range by using the large function. On the other hand, you can find out the second smallest or third, fourth, fifth smallest number in a given range using the small function. Let's see what I mean. I filled up a range. Those who know about it, how you can do it, that's well. Those who don't know about it or how it can be done, let's follow me. In order to do this, I have to put 1 in the A1 cell and put 2 in the B1 cell. Then selecting cell, using the fill handler, we have to drag the mouse till the number that we want to get. As you can see on the fly, here is the tip which is showing us the number we are going to get from this autofill functionality of Microsoft Excel. As you can see here, we are seeing number 13 is popping up. As soon as I release the mouse button, Excel will fill up the range till 13. So here is the autofill functionality. Let's use the large formula. Here in cell C5, I am using this cell as a title to mention which function I am going to use here. In cell C6, let's use the formula. As you can see, there is only one function available. Now I can use the tab key on my keyboard to fill up the function, which will obviously be an range. So I'm going to select my data range from the above data source. Use a comma to finish up the first argument of this function. Now we will have to give a numerical number which will represent which type of data do we want. For an example, if I type 2, this will find out the second largest numerical value in the above range. If I use 4, this will find out the fourth largest numerical value from the above range. So let's use 3. That's all. The large function takes only 2 arguments and we have entered both of them. Use a closing parenthesis. Before hitting enter, you should realize that as we have given 3 as our desired result, so the large function will find out the third largest number in the given range. Let's see what Excel gives. Hit enter on your keyboard. As you can see, the result is 11. So let's check it is correct or wrong. As you can see, our range contains a number from 1 to 13. The highest number is 13, the second highest number is 12, the third highest number is 11. So the result is correct. Let's find out the fourth largest number. It is again asking for the range. I am going to select my range. Now use a comma to finish up the first argument. Now we are going to find out the fourth largest number in the above range. So I'm going to type here 4 and use a closing parenthesis. As you can see, 13 is the highest first largest number, the second largest number is 12, the third largest number is 11, and the fourth largest number is 10. So our expected result is 10. Let's see what Excel gives us. Here you go, the result is 10. The small function works pretty much the same way, but it finds out the smallest value, opposite of the large function. Let's see how the small function works. As you can see, similar to the large function, here you can see the small function is also asking for the range, so where it will find the smallest value. So let's select the range or array first, then use an comma, and say for example we are going to find out the third smallest number from the range. To do that, I'm going to type 3, and using a closing parenthesis I'm going to hit enter on my keyboard. From the above range, as you can see, the third smallest number 1 2 3, the third smallest number is 3. Actually this result can vary depending on the range that we have selected. So let's see a variation of the result. We have to use the formula in another cell. I hope you guys can remember I have selected range from cell A1 till M1. Notice about the range for this formula in this cell. Selecting this cell, if I press the F2 key on my keyboard, you can see the range is from A1 to M1 cell. Notice this, in this example we are finding the third smallest number. If I change the range, the result will change as well. So let's use the same formula using a slight range variation. Now I am going to select from cell D1 till M1, and here again I am wishing to have the third smallest number, so I am going to type 3 and using a closing parenthesis hit enter. As you can see, both of these formula are same. The result varies depending on the range. As you can see here I am asking for third smallest number, and on the above example I am asking for the third smallest number as well, but the result is not same. Let's see the range in both of these examples again. In the above example I have used from range A1 to M1, as you can see here. On the other hand, in second example I have used a range from D1 till M1. Here the third smallest number is 6, as the range starts from D1, of which value is 4, and then 5 and 6. Here 4 is the first smallest number, 5 is the second smallest number, and the 6 is the third smallest number. So our result is 6. So I hope you guys have realized how you can different. Similarly, in case of the large formula, you can also alter the result by changing the range of this formula. Selecting the second result containing cell for large function, if we press the F2 key on our keyboard, it will show us the range for that formula. If we shrink the range till say for J1, so our result will change as well. As we are expecting the fourth largest number here in this range, now the first largest number is 10, then second, third, fourth. So we're expecting 7 as the fourth largest number. Hit enter to see what Excel gives as the result. As you can see, the result is 7. So that's all for today. Stay healthy, be connected with XLFC. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. You may also like to visit my blog at xlfc.blogspot.com or xlfc.wordpress.com.